Welcome to the BlueDog Data Services 50 and 15 video series, where we show you how to create a $50,000 proposal that is accurate and complete in just 15 minutes. In this edition, we'll be creating a Sonos-based system with 6 audio distribution zones, a 5.1 surround system, as well as network, rack, and power systems. This 50 and 15 project will be created using DTools 2016, powered by the BlueDog database. In this video, all of the capabilities demonstrated are provided with the proposal-ready service for DTools offered by BlueDog Data Services. These include a DTools project template, predefined locations and systems lists, product and labor catalog items, Prewire packages, and labor budget from the labor cost template. DTools 2016, powered by BlueDog, provides an out-of-the-box, ready-to-use experience, so you can start creating accurate proposals quickly and easily with no data entry necessary. If engineering data is required, BlueDog also offers engineering-ready data. You can see our video documenting the 50 and 15 project for more information. So let's get started. Our first step is to create our new project, which we do using the clone function. This DTools project template is provided to all BlueDog DTools clients. In addition, engineering-ready clients receive the associated Visio file for use in creating project drawings such as rough-in plan, rack elevation drawing, and point-to-point schematic. When the new project dialog box opens, simply add the client, rename, and save. This will open the new project in the project editor where you'll see 2 items already added, a line for client accommodation and one for system documentation. These can be used later to apply a discount if necessary and to add a budget for system design and engineering. In the drop zone area, you can see that a list of predefined systems is already included, as well as a basic skeleton list of locations. We'll first want to add the rooms we want using the pre-populated locations list. We can use the little Manage Locations button here in the drop zone and go to our list of locations. So in this case, we'll add some rooms to the first floor, go to Add Locations, and this is where we can access the predefined list of locations. Go to Rooms, and let's say that we want to add a dining room, we'll add a family room, or we'll do the surround system, we'll add the kitchen, we'll add master bath, master bed, outdoor kitchen or outdoor living area, and a pool area. Just click Add, and that will populate our tree. In addition, we like to add what we call a sublocation, or DTools calls a sublocation. In this case, we want to have equipment at a remote location for the family surround system. So here we'll click on sublocation, again using our predefined list, which we call a closet in DTools, and we'll pick remote equipment location. This helps us to organize the equipment that's actually in the family room, like the TV, the remote control, and the speakers, whereas the surround receivers, sources, etc., rack shelves are back in a central rack location. So we will save and close this, and we're ready to start pre-wiring our project. To pre-wire the project, we're going to go into the package editor, and you'll see the list of packages that are provided to our BlueDog clients. We have found that this is the best way to get Prewire into a job to capture not only the items like the cable, but those accessorized items like connectors and brackets and things of that nature. So in this case, we want to go ahead and Prewire for our audio distribution in the dining room, kitchen, the master bath, master bed, and the outdoor living. We're going to pick our system. This is from the predefined systems list, so this can organize reports later to be a system by room type of report. And we'll just drag this into the drop zone, and then it's going to query us for the cables that are in this package, for their length and for their head-in location. These are predefined in the Prewire packages. So we'll assign that. We want to pick up a 5.1 surround system, so we'll clear all, and we will keep this in the system Prewire audio video control, drag that into the family room. Again, we're going to get queried for cable length and head-in location, so we will assign that. We now, in the family room, want to have an HD-based-T Prewire, which we will go to HD-based-T, and this will let us get the video from the remote equipment location to the family room. So we'll drag that over here. Prompt it again. Assign that. And then the last piece is a slightly different Prewire for the pool area. In this case, we want to stub out to the exterior, and then we'll use direct burial cable for those landscape speakers. So drag this in. And just like that, we've pre-wired our project for our surround, 6 zones of distributed audio, and HD-based-T pre-wire for our family room. Okay, so we'll close the package editor, and now we'll start building our surround system using the Product Explorer. Work in similar fashion. We'll pin this open, give ourselves a little bit of room to work. And now we can use the search product window, which is pretty powerful. We're going to drop in some Leon speakers in here for the surround system. So let's put in, say, a pair of these in-ceiling speakers. We'll grab a in-wall sub, and let's get a sound bar. And you'll begin to see how accessories work. We're going to drag these over. Before we do, let's put this in the family room, and let's get our system set to surround sound. We'll try this one more time. Okay, drag these in. And now you're going to see that there's an option for prompts and recommends. Part of our data entry is to use best practices and experience to determine what wants to be pre-checked or recommended versus a prompt, which is really more of a reminder. So our undermount bracket, our in-ceiling speaker bracket, we might want square grills, but not 100% of the time. So these are prompted, but not recommended. So we'll add and close those. Now, in the family remote equipment location, we're going to want a surround receiver, some sources, and an extender kit. So let's grab this Sony surround receiver, make sure we're in the right system, we're in the right location. Our drop zone tells us we have one location, one system selected. So we'll go ahead and bring our surround receiver in. Note that I'm going to just accept everything based on the recommends, and after this we're going to print a set of reports, and you can look at those to more closely see what got included. So we'll add and close the surround receiver. Now, I'm also going to want a Sonos Connect for my audio distribution connection. So let's go ahead and drop that in. Let's also grab an Apple TV. We'll get one of the new Apple TVs, the 64GB version. Drag that in. And now we're going to look at one of what we call our soft manufacturers. In this case, it would be owner furnished. There's a whole library of owner furnished equipment that we have in the catalog that is necessary to be able to build a proposal. So there's hard manufacturers like Leon and Sony, but we also include both budget placeholders and owner furnished equipment libraries to assist in quickly building a proposal. So here we'll go ahead and bring in this owner furnished cable DVR. This will let us capture the labor and the accessories necessary to install that piece. And then finally, we're going to need an extender kit. So we'll jump over to Atlona for that. And within these kits, there are a number of pieces that we include that are in the box items. These would be prefixed with a little tilde. These are items that we use for assigning labor. That's done literally at the item level, like the receiver at the transmitter, power cords, HDMI cords, cable, things of that nature. Those are accessorized to this kit. As you order the kit, you sell the kit, but when you engineer and when you budget labor, you need to be able to do that with these individual pieces. So we'll go ahead and drag that in, and that'll complete the construction of our surround sound system. So now let's go ahead and build our audio distribution system. So we're going to switch from surround in our systems list to audio video distribution. Now we're going to take a look at one of these budget placeholders that I mentioned. In this case, we want a budget placeholder for the in-ceiling speakers. And you'll see some of these are set up as a template at $0. You can use these. Or these ones that have numbers associated with them, these are budgets, $100 a piece, $250 a piece, $400 a piece. In this case, I want to put a pair of $400 speakers into each of my audio distribution rooms. So now I'm going to switch off of here, and we'll grab the dining, kitchen, master, bed and bath, and the outdoor living area. For the pool area, we're going to use a landscape system. So we'll drop these in. Again, we're going to get queried for a new construction bracket or a speaker enclosure. We're going to take the brackets, so we'll do that. And then we can jump over, and now let's grab a Sonos landscape speaker system. Let's use the LS. Let's use this one. We'll clear these rooms. We'll say pool area, and we'll go ahead and drag this guy in and include its accessories. This is the direct aerial cable we'll need for all the speakers. Now, at the head-end location, we're going to jump back over to Sonos. We're going to need Connect amps for those 5 rooms. So let's get those, and we'll grab 5 of them. And we're also going to need a Connect for the amp that's in that landscape speaker system. So we're in audio video distribution. We're going to clear our locations. We're going to go down in our rooms tree to audio distribution as a location. And we'll drag these in and accept those accessories. So with the audio distribution complete, let's talk about control. Control 4 is popular these days. So let's just jump over to Control 4. We'll grab one of the, let's go ahead and put one of the new EA, say an EA5, and this is going to now be under the system of automation control. We'll move that to automation control as a location, so we can drop that in, and then we're going to want to grab a remote control for the family room. Let's get the, scroll back up, family room, and drop that guy in. Okay, so let's go ahead and get our display devices into the system. First, for TVs, there's 2 approaches that we can take. We have in our to be determined budget placeholders a whole library of TVs by size. These are each given a value based on a common, in this case, Samsung model currently. Another option would just be to grab a hard manufacturer. So we could go over to Sony again, and let's say we grab a 65-inch TV. Now we want to be under display devices. We're in the family room. We'll go ahead and grab that. Add our accessories. Now we're going to want a back box for it. So we'll jump over and get one of the Snap AV back boxes. So this one here, drop that in. It's going to be accessorized with its new construction bracket. And then finally we need a TV bracket itself. So we'll grab let's grab the large tilt bracket for TV of this size. We can go ahead and drag that in. So to wrap up, we need to address power, network, and rack. So let's start with power. And here we're going to want to have a surge device at the TV itself. So again, we're in the family room here, and we'll drag that over and close. We're also going to want power for that remote equipment. Let's try this guy that's IP controlled. So we'll go back at the rack. We'll drop that in, and then we're going to want to have a UPS. That is a EP unit. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, we'll use this UPS, and in this case we want to go back down here to our systems, and we'll put this under racks and power, drop it in, and close, and that gets our power address. For network, let's go over to package, and we'll get a router, we'll get a switch, and let's get a WAP for the job. These are going to be under system network, and we're going to put these under the network and Wi-Fi system. Drag that in and get our accessories. Finally, we need a rack. So for that, we'll go back to our friends at Snap AV and grab this system. We're going to put this under equipment racks. We'll change our location to be racks and power. We'll drop that in, accept the accessories. And that concludes our demo at approximately 14 minutes and 48 seconds. We'll run a set of reports which will be available to you to download to take a look at our work. We thank you for your time and hope that you'll contact us if you have questions or need more information.